Hey guys, Nicole here with Obscure Reptiles and Caging, and today we're going to show you a few of our holdback ball pythons from 2023. So let's get started. Hey guys, so I'm not gonna lie, I did hold back a few of our best ball pythons from this last season. A lot of our holdback ended up not being the best feeders. We're still working with them. Sometimes when ball pythons come out of the egg, they shed right away. It takes, about 10 to 12 days for them to actually shed. And some of them start eating the day after shed, and they just go and they go, and they're fantastic. Unfortunately, all the babies that we actually chose for holdbacks, ones that we wanted to keep, have been super slow to start off, which it's kind of good and bad. I'm glad that we have these animals. No one else is waiting on these animals, but it's also a pain because we're super excited to watch them grow, super excited to be able to get them into rotation in the next few years, but all these animals are different. You have to remember, when you breed ball pythons, these are animals. They're not anything like, you're not trading, game cards. You're not trading things on the internet. You are trading actual animals. So sometimes they are a lot slower than others. So I'm going to show you a couple of the ball pythons that we are actually keeping back this season, and I'm super happy that we picked all of them. Alright guys, this is the first one for me to show you. This is our Gene X leopard female, super low white. You can see it way at the tip of her tail. But she is very tiny, very feisty, but for some reason she's just been super picky. We actually have had to assist feed her about 8 meals, and she just took her first meal about a week ago, and we're offering her her second, so I'm not going to really mess with her too much. But she's absolutely gorgeous, and I really wanted something Gene X, something leopard. She is the lowest white pied we've ever had, but she's just been such a pain. I'm so glad that she's finally coming around and is not going to be as picky as she has been, but so glad that we held on to her. The second she hatched, she seemed to be a crowd favorite, so we tried really hard not to actually post more photos of her, to show any updates of her till now. This is actually our cinnamon banana pied female. She was the only one in the entire clutch that had that father. Everyone else was from the Mojave pied. This was from our cinnamon banana male female maker. So being the one and only cinnamon banana female coming out this whole season, we decided to hold her back. But the moment we posted her first picture, which was just her right out of the egg, we probably got 10 responses, a bunch of comments. People wanted to know all about her without even knowing what she was, male or female. So we decided to hold her back. She took a little while to start. She doesn't really like rats. She prefers mice and ASF. So we've been catering to her the best that we can. We throw rats in there once in a while. Sometimes she'll take a little rat fuzzy or rat pinky if we leave it in there overnight. But when she gets older, we won't be able to do that. So we're really hoping to get her switched over. But everyone seems to love pied. Everyone seems to love female bananas. So we decided to hold her back and see what we could do with her in the following seasons. But this is our cinnamon banana pied female. Alright, if you guys watched our egg cutting videos, or when the babies have hatched, the second this little girl hatched, I mentioned that I would probably be keeping her, and we have her on the keep list unless somebody really specifically asks for her or really wants her. This is a GHI lesser female. I just think GHI lessers is one of the best things that you could do with GHI. It's so simple, but with her we can make some more GHI combos, make some blue-eyed Lucies. We've got a few GHI Mojaves, but we don't have any GHI lessers. I just think she's so stinking cute. She actually has not eaten yet at all. So we're going to make this very limited, how long we hold her, because we're going to feed everybody in the next day or two. But she is just so stinking pretty. GHI lesser female. So this season, with our albino pieds, we got super lucky and unlucky at the exact same time. We had 12 or 11 babies. All but one were actually females, which happened last year also. But all of our females have been super, super picky. But this girl, you can see those wonderful dark orange, beautiful colors. This girl is still being assist fed. This girl looks like she's going to try and eat me, but she won't try to eat anything else we've offered her. We've given her maybe 6 assist feeds. We've probably tried 20 times to feed her. She is going to pull through. Sooner or later we will get her to eat, but she's just been super picky. And since she hatched, I knew that this was the girl that I wanted to hold back. Perfect amount of white to yellow. Super, super nice oranges. Nice and spicy, which is how I like my female ball pythons. But has just been a pain in the butt. Her and all of her sisters. The male actually ate from day one. Literally the day the male albino pied shed, he ate. He already left. He's doing fantastic. Every single one of the females has been such a pain. It's just sometimes it happens. We've had albino pieds from the exact same parents for the last 3 or 4 seasons and no issues. Some years, some babies are just more of a pain to get started. It's all part of ball python breeding. Sometimes babies are going to eat right after the shed. They're going to hatch, shed, eat, they're ready to go. Other times you're going to get, let's say we had 100 babies this season, we've got 5 or 10 that are just a pain, they're just picky, and all of them this season pretty much happen to be the albino pied and the leopard gene X pied female that I showed you guys earlier. Now I'm sure that there's 1 or 2 more that I'm actually keeping, but this is, I believe, the only male that we're actually keeping. So the color is going to make him look super washed out, but we're in the process of working with World of Ball Pythons to put him as their profile picture for banana, pastel, pinstripe, enchi, pied, female maker. So if you actually type it into World of Ball Pythons, they actually don't have a picture for what morph he is, which isn't a crazy morph. He's just got a lot of genes stacked on top of a lot of genes. He's got these beautiful, beautiful, almost blue eyes. Pastel, banana, enchi, pinstripe, pied. And he's a female maker for bananas. So we're actually hopefully going to be replacing him with his father one day, who is a enchi, pinstripe, pastel pied. This adds the banana and the female maker aspect, which could really, really help us out in the future because everybody loves bananas, especially females. In this camera, it just looks super washed out, but he's got these beautiful, beautiful little pinstripe marks. Unfortunately, you guys can't see him with this light. Maybe in the spring, we can take everybody outside and get a nice professional photography thing done. We did that a couple years ago, went over really, really well. But he actually was super picky as a baby, and now he's eating fantastic. He's not missing any meals, but he did have to be assist fed the first probably 4 or 5 meals. But it does happen. Pretty much everyone we chose were the picky babies, except for those other female albino pieds. And out of 100 babies, I feel super lucky. We had probably 90 or 92 babies who were just ready to go. Super easy, no problem, no issue. And the ones that I kept were the ones that had issue, and we were working through it. But it's all part of breeding ball pythons. But that's it for this video, guys. I want to say thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. If you guys have any questions, you can put them in the comments below. If you haven't already, please subscribe. We do new videos every single week. So I'll see you guys in the next video.